And for someone like me in my 40s who struggled with narcissism and controlling everything in my life, that was a novel concept. And I surrendered to it. I said, okay, God, I'll do whatever. If I never make another movie, that's okay. Because God took away my narcissism and my need to people please, I'm willing to kind of go, all right, I'm putting it out there and let's talk about it. Let's dig into it. And because for better or worse, I don't really care about overpraising me or over critiquing me. I'm willing to have these conversations and live in that tension. And again, I don't want to come across like I'm proud of myself for that. I'm just saying God gave me a little bit of a superpower in that I'm now motivated by something other than avoiding critique. And so I'm happy to have these conversations because they're great conversations.
Yeah, that's great. Real quick before I let you go, I shot out a tweet asking people if they had any questions to you, and they're all good. There's no hate, just so you know. So there are some sane people on Twitter. Well, one person I guess kind of related to this. How do you handle well, I'll read it. How does Dallas keep going when so many Christians seem bound and determined to find reasons to hate on or cancel the show?
Well, two things. I want to be very clear. I mean, we are, by all measurements, one of the most beloved shows.
Yeah.
Like if you just look at it objectively.
How many millions have seen it? Or do you have a
at least one episode has been seen by over 100 million people.
Unbelievable.
And our social media is there are very few shows or movies that can compare to the engagement and the support that we get on our social media.
Wow.
The crowdfunding that we get, all of that. By every objective measure, I receive more love. And when I'm out in public and I'm recognized, it's fairly common. And it's also, I would say 30 to 40% of people who see me in public start crying. Wow. Not because I'm a celebrity, not because they're treating me like the Beatles, but because they want to express to me how much the show has changed their life. So I am full. I am overflowing in the love tank. And if anything, I'm more at risk of believing that and falling prey to the praise and starting to believe my own praise than I am to the criticism. So that's number one. Number two is I'm telling you, the story I told you at the beginning of the podcast broke me of my narcissism. I used to care what people thought. I used to need to be affirmed.